Commissioner, can you walk us through the pick six?
Well, it was empty. We knew we were pressuring them. We had a mismatch in the slot. They had a back to my side. In their offense, their backs only run certain routes. So I knew what the route was. I waited for the quarterback to break. I broke before the back, and I got a chance to get my hands on it, and the rest is history.
What was it feeling like? First interceptions and also touchdown.
I'm not gonna lie, I was just too tired. Today was one of the hottest games I've ever been a part of, and that's why you don't have much for celebration, because you're just like body's in survival mode, and you're just trying to stay on top and trying to get your job done as best you can. But it felt good. I'm sure I'll enjoy it more, later on. But I'm just happy for our defense. I'm happy for our team. We played sloppy today, but it's the first game. We got to knock out some of the wrinkles. They got a lot of talented players over there, and we got to find a way to play a more mistake-free football game, myself included. I had a couple penalties that I shouldn't have had, just ticky-tack. I gotta put myself in better position, and we got to hold ourselves to the standard. It was a decent game for us, but we got to get better.
You were a victim of the new rule, the challenge on a no call. What did you think of that?
Well, it was odd because I had to ask the referee because Mike pushed off, and once he pushed off, I did have a hand in. But I'm like, it kind of seems like it's kind of tic-tac there, and then I talked to the ref, and the ref says he don't see the push-off, and I'm like, well, I mean, I don't know what you're watching, because he literally two-hand shoved me, and then the tug was just to get back into the fray, so that felt like it was even. I don't even think Mike felt like it was a flag, but it is what it is. You got to just keep moving and keep playing. I've been in this league long enough to understand that one play doesn't define you, and you got to stay on top and stay doing your job, and you'll get a chance.
Are you a fan of that new rule?
I don't really care for it. I mean, it's offensive league. They're gonna do what they can to make sure the offense has success. They're gonna do what they can to control the game. That's always been the case. It's just another chance for them to do that.
Can you tell us a lot about tying your pass rush in with the coverage? How do you think that went today? And specifically, were you able to feel D Ford and Nick Bosa on the field?
Yeah. We just felt Jameis uncomfortable. He wasn't in rhythm. He couldn't hit the top of his drops comfortably. He was looking at the rush a lot of times. But he's still crafty. He avoided a few sacks. He's very, very ingenuitive in the pocket, very similar to Ben Roethlisberger, as I said earlier. And we knew that, and I think Nick learned an important lesson today.
Richard, you mentioned the pass by those 3 interceptions today. Are you thinking that maybe we're shut up about 2 interceptions from last year?
No, I don't think you guys are shut up. but I knew you guys would mention it today. You like I said, as you guys asked me throughout the offseason if I thought we would get more, et cetera, it's just how the ball bounces sometimes. It's not always spectacular, crazy plays. It's just about being consistent in the right spot at the right time when you're supposed to be there, and that's what we did today. Guys played. Sorry about that.
Okay. What enabled you guys to have to basically shut out like that?
Well, we just trusted one another. We played sound football. Sometimes, like they've said over the years, this defense, this scheme, the cover 3 scheme isn't super complicated, but it's about discipline. It's about consistency. It's about being where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there and having a pass rush. So that's when you get tips and overthrows, and you've got to get those. And you have guys pushing, and you see tip balls all over the place. You see Quan has an easy interception. It's just, these aren't crazy plays. These aren't like, oh my God, he jumped this route, or he did this, or man, it was a crazy. It's just guys being where they're supposed to be because you understand how you're getting attacked every time, and that's what we did.
Is he a different player this year?
Oh, Kello's the same player. Don't get me wrong. He was a good player last year. It's just about his mentality and his approach has changed. He was a talented, incredible player last year. He had a few bad plays and a few mistakes, here and there, and he was a victim of just some busts, some coverage busts, where the touchdown or the play wasn't even necessarily his fault. It was, hey, the safety's supposed to be there, he's not there, or this happened, or we called a different coverage. But this year, he's learned to overcome those things mentally. He's learned to just fight through and not let it emotionally hijack him. Like, he's just next play. I'm going to do my job the next play, regardless of what happened on the previous play. He could have had a pick 6 or he could have had a touchdown. He's going to get past it. He's going to play great the next play. And that's growth, man. And he's going to be a great player in this league for a long time. And I'm just so proud of him today and the way he battled and the way he showed up.
How do you feel compared to last year?
I feel a lot better. Obviously I didn't get my hands on one last year, and you can't control that, just like everything else. But as you listen around and you hear people writing you off, you just hope they keep writing you off. You know, the people that's writing me off, I hope they also writing their wheels, because I'm at your neck. I'm at everybody's neck this year, and I hope you understand that. Appreciate it.